What's up, everyone? I'm Matt, and this is Kara with Ozark Overland Adventures.
Hey, guys.
And today we're going to be installing Hotheads Headliners into my wife's brand new 2021 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon in the beautiful Tuscadero pink color. And we're doing this for a few reasons. Number one, Jeeps are notoriously loud vehicles.
They
are. They're a box on wheels. Mm-hmm. They suffer wind noise a lot. Even with a hard top, they're still pretty loud. So the Hotheads does a great job of cutting down the noise inside. And we have tested her Jeep this morning, driving down one of our roads and did a decibel reading on it, just so we can compare it to after. But another thing is, in the summertime, they really help keep the heat down on the inside. Mm-hmm. And we have found that to be very successful in the Gladiator.
I actually installed the Hotheads in Matt's Gladiator just because I know he does a lot of his recordings whenever he's going off-road. And so with the sound, we were hoping that would help. And we were actually really surprised.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference in the summertime, too. Very pleased with them. But we didn't show the install of that. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to do that and just let you know if they actually work. And there is a third very important reason.
Oh yeah, the patches.
To install Hotheads into Wranglers is because we love patches.
I have all of my patches in a Walmart stack in my office.
Yeah, she had a ton of patches in her Grand Cherokee. Mm-hmm. But if you'll take a look, on the factory hardtop, there is no way to put patches on that unless you glue them, and that's not a good idea. So the Hotheads give us a place to put patches. So that's the plan. We're going to get started. Ozark Overland Adventures is proudly supported by the More Expo, the Midwest's only indoor event for adventure travel enthusiasts. Artemis Overland Hardware. They have the passion and knowledge to ensure that your next outdoor experience is more than a camping trip, it's an adventure. And Long Creek Overland, your source for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise and more. Ideally, you want to do this on a warm day, but we've had stupid cold weather in the past, and we have stupid rainy weather coming this week. So today is our one day to have an opportunity. And the highs is in the mid-60s this day, so it should be okay. Ideally, you would like it to be a little bit warmer than that. So we've got everything sitting out in the sun, just soaking up as much warmth as they can. But the key to any good install of this is the prep work. And all you got to do, they include the little piece of sandpaper here, and you just want to scuff it up. I actually made the mistake in the Gladiator and took a sander to my Freedom panels, and you don't need to do that. But just take the sandpaper and just scuff them up. That's all you got to do. So I'm just scuffing up the parts where the adhesive is going to stick. So up here for the actual liners, and then in these ridges for the sound assassin strips. And that's really all there is to it. And then just take some acetone and wipe everything down to remove any residue. And just make sure it's good and clean. These are the sound assassin strips. They're just little insulated pieces with an adhesive back. And all you gotta do is cut them to fit in these lower grooves. And it's just that simple. That one's gonna go there. You don't want them sticking out. And they give you plenty, so you don't have to worry about not having enough. You just peel it back. It's this nice black adhesive. But it's just that easy. And the Hotheads panels come pre-cut to fit in each spot, and they come with the 3M adhesive already attached. So all you have to do is peel those off. Kind of note where the adhesive is so that you really are able to push down firmly on it. And then you just drop it in there. And that's it. And then just very firmly push on the adhesive to get it to stick. And for the front freedom panels, it's just that easy. Now, on the Gladiator, we took the back top off because it's smaller and lighter. I actually spoke with Mark at Hotheads before doing this install, and he actually recommended not taking the top off the Wrangler just because it is so much bigger and heavier. You've got the glass that folds in the back. It wants to flop around on you. He said it's a lot easier to do the back just still on it. So, since sanding this is obviously going to create some dust, even as little as you have to sand it, it does create a very fine powder. We did lay some towels in an old sheet back here, and Mark said one trick that he uses is to take the sandpaper and put it in a wet towel, which will help absorb some of that. So we're going to give that a shot here. I think it's working pretty good. I think the wet rag actually works. There's actually 7 panels for the back, 2 here, and then 3 that go up here above the roll bar in these little spots. That's it. One thing to be cautious of is on these sound assessment strips, don't go back above the sound bar because that's where the satellite radio antenna is, and I mean they can cause interference, so just cut them outside the sound bar area. And they do include a section here without this metallic piece so that it doesn't interfere with the radio antenna, which I think is pretty handy of them. That looks so much better than that. I don't know. It just looks so much better. way these are cut, you really can't install them wrong. Need to look.
Well, I don't. Oh, are we just this for you to put patches on?
Well, sound deadening to make it quieter.
And it makes it cooler
And
in
it
here
makes
in
it
the
cooler
summer.
in the summer because these insulate
Why
from
are
the
we
heat
making
outside.
it quieter? What are we making it quieter?
Just because Jeeps are inherently noisy compared to normal vehicles because of the top and all the wind and stuff. So this actually makes it quieter inside.
But it looks good too, I think.
I mean, this 3M tape that they include with it is crazy good. I mean, we haven't had a single panel fall out in Gladiator
Oh no.
at all.
You stick patches to these?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the reason I'm having to.
Yeah, that's a big reason, yeah. But I'll be curious, since there's so much more top on a Wrangler and everything's enclosed compared to a Gladiator, how much difference it makes on the sound deadening. I'm glad we didn't mess with taking the top off, because this has not been hard.
And it would have just been like more time.
Yeah. Well, we just got in it, and it already just feels quieter.
Yeah.
Do you think it feels quieter, Kaylee?
Yeah. Is it just me? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a sound. It's like a sound
Assassin.
deadening.
It
That's
is.
why it's assassin.
That's
The sound.
That's right. All right, driving down the same stretch of road as earlier. Let's see. Well, it's definitely made a few dBs difference, but it sounds significant. Well, what do you think?
I love it.
It really makes a difference in here. I don't know if the dB test showed what we feel as much, because I just feel like this is so much quieter. Like there's no echo in here. That's what it is.
Yeah.
There's no more echo in here.
Yeah.
So they're
Well, even
talking just feels quieter.
Even Keely,
She could hear a lot
she
better.
could tell a difference.
She could tell the difference. So anyway, this is by no means scientific, but initial impressions are it definitely cuts down on the noise inside the Wrangler. Now, obviously, I mean, it's still late winter. We can't do any type of summertime temperature testing on it. But from a sound standpoint, it makes a difference. From a patch standpoint, you can bet this afternoon Kara's going to be filling this thing with patches.
Well, it's not just about the patches. Probably not today. But I just like the way it looks.
It looks incredible.
It just kind of makes it look classy, I think.
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better than just the plain white panels.
Yeah.
But anyway, let us know in the comments. When you were watching the video and the two road tests, did you notice any type of sound difference in the audio? I'm just curious
Yeah, I'll have to watch
how
it
that
back
comes
too.
across on camera. definitely worth it. The Hotheads Headliners are fantastic.
Yeah.
And super easy to install. So, are they worth it? Do they make a difference? I think both answers are yes.
Yep.
For us. So,
I mean, this is our second pair.
thanks so much for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think, and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out our Patreon if you want to consider supporting us in a very tangible way. You can gain access to all our route data, GPS, waypoints, that sort of thing. And for all of our Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise, check out longcreekoverland.com.
Bye, guys.
See you next time. Bye.